peeled. They're all right here. The garlic is peeled too. I pulled the peeling off the garlic. Oh. All right, y'all. Here I am. Welcome back to my channel. Missy's Pleasures of Life with no makeup on and going bald. And missing teeth due to lupus. All right. But still happy and thanking God for every day, y'all. So these are a bunch of my garden tomatoes. We got the orange sunburst. We got some queens. We got some Romas in here. All garden fresh, all organically grown. We are making a homemade marinara sauce from the garden to my table. Not having to buy anything. Already homegrown. No ingredients are needed to buy. Everything is here. Already have it. Let's get started. Okay, y'all, here's what we're doing. We have our sheet pan right here that has 4 big cloves, or 5 big cloves of unpeeled garlic. Next year, I'm going to grow my own garlic. But we're going to take our tomatoes that we just washed. And I'm looking for my knife. In just a minute. Just a minute, y'all. Just a minute. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Labor Day. A Labor Day holiday. Alright, so we've got all our tomatoes. I hope they can all fit on this pan. We are preheating our oven to 425. We are not peeling any tomatoes. We are halving them and throwing them in the pan. Half toss. That is all we're doing. Now with the bigger ones, you're going to have to half it 4 times to make 4 quarters. With the That's all our tomatoes sliced with our garlic at the bottom. Now what we want to do is splash these with some olive oil. Trying to get each one with that olive oil. Alright, that's good. Next, we're going to hit them with some pink Himalayan salt. Alright, and some coarse ground black pepper. Okay, y'all, Spudgy's making me cry thinking of my Boston Terrier in heaven. And she needs to stop it. Alright, we're going to take all these tomatoes We're going to put them in the oven at 425. We're going to let them blister, and they're going to be in there for probably 25 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Good afternoon, Misty. 25 minutes, starting now.
It slides right off. They're still a little bit warm, so I don't know. Like, look. Pause right away. It's gone. Film it in the sink. Watch this. Watch. So you're going to get the end right there. Look. And it's just going to peel right off. Then you get this part and peel it right off. And there's your tomato. It's that simple, y'all. The end. Pull it. Peel it. Get the rest of it. Like a bad sunburn. Alright, y'all. This is for our marinara sauce. So we have 1 red onion. We're going to chop it in half. And take that remaining peel off.
That's my favorite onion, you know.
This is my last one, too. I got to buy some more. Next year, I'm going to be growing red onion. Onions are a hard crop to grow, if I'm going to be honest. They're not the easiest crop to grow.
They smell great.
You know, they smell great. Yeah, they do. Alright, if you want to see the tomatoes that I peeled, they're all right here. The garlic is peeled, too. I pulled the peeling off the garlic. All those juices, all the tomatoes go in this pot with this onion. But we have to first saute the onion before we add anything to it. Tomatoes, all the tomato juice, all from the garden. Nothing bought. Nothing is bought. Everything we had on hand, this is from the garden. It's going in. Okay, we want to stir that up into our onion. We have our garlic mixed up in there. We're going to lower that heat to a little bit lower than 2. Next, we are going to add some red pepper flakes. Not even a teaspoon, maybe 1/4. And we are going to put in some Crayola seasoning. And we're going to do a teaspoon of that. And anytime that you are making a homemade tomato sauce, marinara sauce, whatever it may be, and you're using your own tomatoes, because tomatoes are acidic, you always want to add a little bit of sugar. So we're going to do a pinch of sugar. And there was one other thing I'm forgetting. There was something. Oh, I remember now. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Tomato paste is really important. It adds rich, bold flavor. So we have half a can of tomato paste left over right here. And we are going to add all of that in there. Now, when Spongy decides, like if she wants to do a pasta recipe again, I got some whole wheat elbow pasta that we ordered. Remember?
Yeah.
She'll be doing a recipe. One or the next day?
Next day.
The next day, because we got to go out and DoorDash tomorrow. So she ain't going to feel like it tomorrow. But she will be using our homemade marinara sauce. And in fact, she can use a clip of this, the end of this right here, for her beginning video, and I'll send it to her. Because this is part of the sauce she'll be using. And y'all, when it comes to homemade, I'm telling you, you can't beat it. Can you, Spongy?
Mm-mm.
You cannot beat it. Alright, so we want to turn, or stir rather. I'm going to stir that tomato paste in there. And remember, you can skip out on the tomato paste if you don't like it. But I do want to tell you, if you skip out on the tomato paste, it adds a rich, bold note. And you're going to be sad if you do. Especially if you're going to be using this for like a shrimp pasta penne or some kind of linguine. You're going to be really sad because you're taking some of this flavor away. Now, the last thing that we want to add, you got to start a new clip. Our kitchen shears, so, and y'all like, you're cutting on your counter. Well, it'll be all right because I'm going to be getting new kitchen counters. So, there. I said it. In 10 years. No, in 3 years. It doesn't bother me. They're not scarred up. So, I'm just taking our fresh garden basil. I'm going to drop that in there. Stir that. Did I already lower the heat?
Yeah.
Alright, last thing we're going to do is take some of our thyme, our dried thyme, and we're going to do a dash in here. And that's it. Make sure you get that leaf on the side right there. Alright, now we're going to put the lid on. Let this simmer for about 3 hours. And take that out. It's going to simmer together for about 3 hours. And then it'll be done. Alexa, set a timer for 3 hours.
3 hours, starting now.
Alright, that is all nice and smooth now. And remember, all of our tomatoes were all grown here in our own garden. And our other ingredients were already in the pantry that we had. So everything worked out great.
Passed down through the years, a sprinkle of joy mixed with our tears. Gather round, let the good times roll. Home cooking magic, it feeds the soul. From pies to stews, every bite's a delight. At Misty's Pleasures, everything feels right. The oven's aglow, the table's set wide.